Hello everyone, this is Shiva Prasad. Today I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot digital wall clock at your home itself. And if you know some shortcuts and testing materials with you, you can crack it easily. Let's move on. Now coming to the hardware section of digital wall clock. Here I have dismantled the hardware kit. And now coming closer towards the interior section. And this is Ajanta wall clock and who are the pioneers in clock manufacturing. And in the interior section it has got two important units. One is a power supply unit and this is the display unit. For nearly a month time the clock is not functioning properly, so the problem might be either with the power supply unit or else the display unit. And the importance of the power supply unit is to convert your 230 volt AC to 5 volts DC, which is required for the digital board to get operated. And in the coming to the display board, you have 8 segment displays, that is for time and date, as well as you have temperature sensor integrated within this board, and that will let us know the temperature of the particular room. And now focusing the power supply unit firstly. So here we can notice that it has got a small chota transformer in that, followed by some active and passive elements like resistor, capacitor, and even other components, transistors mainly. And what we can notice is this seems to be blackish in color, which means that this is almost dead. So all the components needs to be replaced. And now replacing the particular components in this PCB board will be time consuming, and that will make you hassle also. And it is good enough to replace this complete PCB board with an alternate one. And my suggestion is I have taken the old mobile phone Samsung charger. Say for an example, let that be any charger. And as we all know that the mobile phone charger will convert your AC to DC of 5 volts. So here I have taken this and I have removed the outer. And the outer casing will be a bit harder, so I used a hammer to break this particular one. So make sure that you take that up interior circuitry, so that might be quite similar to this power supply unit. So almost both are similar, and you have to ensure that the particular AC line and DC line for the particular board what you are taking from the charger. And this is the new PCB board what I have taken from the mobile phone charger unit, and this is quite similar to this circuitry, power supply circuitry. You can find the small transformer with respect to other capacitor, transistors, components. And make sure that you try to find that AC input line as well as the DC output line appropriately by reversing that, and make sure that you solder using the soldering gun. And now make sure that you provide proper soldering to that AC input as well as DC output. So here these both are AC input, and this one is a digital that is a DC output. So that I have ensured with this display board. And now the power supply unit is almost done. So we have rectified the power supply issues, and focusing the next one is all about display board. So here we can find the 8 segment display board, where you can find for that 8 segment display for that calendar, that is time, as well as the date and month, as well as the temperature also. So here this board has got particular ICs for timer, counter, as well as the temperature also. Temperature sensors we have. So it seems to be a fresh appearance, and almost there may not be any problem with this one. So let's try with and now let's try with ensuring the power supply whether is that working or not. And after soldering this PCB board, make sure that you go with a continuity test using the multimeter and ensure its perfectness. And now let me get into the socket. So let me remove the soldering and let me ensure you the AC input supply. So this wall clock takes the AC input line. Yes, so almost done, and it seems to be the clock is perfectly working. And make sure that the shortcut is all about take your mobile phone charger, so don't throw it away. So if you have the older charger at your home, so you can make use of that power supply board to ensure that the connections for all the other valuable kits whatever available in your home.